it may be known as a casino mecca of the world, but Macau is also trying to diversify its gambling-dependent economy and become an entertainment destination in Asia. Attracting big names like the Rolling Stones was a key part of its plan. While it still has a fair way to go, one world-class performance is proving an international drawcard, and a cast of Australians is playing a crucial role.
Winch cue, 210, go. We're clear to ride, so.
It's funny because I forget that it's such a big job until I show people around the theatre and I say, oh, this is this and this is that and this is all that sort of stuff. And then you realise, wow, this place is amazing.
It's not your typical office, a 2,000-seat purpose-built theatre holding the world's largest commercial pool. But for the last 4 years, this is where Robb has come to work.
It's a big job, yes, like one of the biggest automated shows in the world, and it's a challenge to run every day.
She's the general stage manager of the show The House of Dancing Water, a creation by Franco Dragone of Cirque du Soleil fame. You may not have heard of it in Australia, but it's a world-class production, well known in Asia, and the most popular performance in Macau.
We've got high diving, we've got Russian swings, we've got a motorbike act, we've got 8 independently moving lifts that can carry a lot of things. We've got a big boat act, we've got 144 winches, fountains, special effects, and a cast of 91 and about 83 crew member backstage.
It's not only a huge cast to manage, it's a challenging and potentially dangerous performance to oversee. While the artists are performing, diving and doing stunts on stage, underwater up to 30 scuba divers provide support during the show.
I'd never worked with a water show until I came here, so that was a whole learning process that I had to undertake, and things take longer in the water, you know, to set things and for the scuba divers to move people. We have another person, we have a stage manager that calls the show, and then we have a stage manager that basically stage manages everything that happens underwater. So they preset the performers underwater, they preset the elements, and then they give it clear to us.
Okay, Chris is the red one.
For Robb, this is her dream job. She studied a Bachelor of Arts degree for theatre at Charles Sturt University in New South Wales. She then headed overseas, working in London, Las Vegas, Belgium and now Macau. And she's been with this production since day one.
It's been a challenge, but and each phase has been very different. So, you know, the creation phase and then the operation phase, 2 very different things. And how you approach it from a stage management perspective is very different as well.
And it's fantastic. She's a great boss. She's strong. She's been here since the beginning, helped create the show, and she's kind of she builds a good team and she leads the team really well as well. It's fantastic.
Performances like the House of Dancing Water are giving Macau a reputable name as an entertainment destination. And for Australian artists in the business, it's also proving a major drawcard, rivalling other centres like Las Vegas and New York.
Yeah, it's my life goal, and I was here. I finished school, I graduated and I got this job, and it was just a dream come true, and I hope I can continue in this field because I love it so much.
It took a lot of hard work to get here, but it certainly pays off, you know, once you arrive.
Hello Australia, welcome to the House of Dancing Water.
There are at least 25 Australians involved in this show, both on and off the stage, and competition to get a role was fierce.
Yeah, going from here, nothing really compares to this show. There are other shows like it. Nothing compares to this one though.
Bevan Richard is one of the main characters. He's been in the show for 2 years, and every day he undergoes the demanding training to keep himself in shape for the intense aerial work involved in his role.
It's fairly difficult. I've been doing it for years, and since working here I've actually gotten a lot better because I've had more time to be able to work on it, and other people that are also good to learn off.
With such an intense and entertaining show of flying acrobats, artists on swings and ropes, and divers dropping from 20 metres above, and even motorbikes, it's no surprise the audience keeps coming.
You know, it was always a risk to take to open a show like this and run it, and it's just, you never know, do you know, people are going to come and see a show like this day in and day out, and you know, hit over 2.5 million spectators that have seen the show now. So it's a really good thing to see that it's successful, and it keeps us happy and it keeps the audience happy to see it continue.
The hours may be unsociable and the training intense, but for Anna, Robb and the Australians in the House of Dancing Water, this is a game changer in the business of entertainment. And with the audiences not tiring of the performance, Macau looks like it'll be home for these artists for some time yet.
Done live shows and I've done corporate aerial events, and I've lived in a couple of different Asian countries. This is definitely the highlight and the pinnacle of my career.
Yeah, kind of working here and the satisfaction from the job is kind of, it'll keep me here for a while, I reckon.
Well, it's funny because all my stage managers, when I put them on the show, I get them to call the show, they say, where do we go from here? Because it's such a big show. And it's a hard question, you know, where do we go from here?